On each day of the Jewish Feast of Tabernacles, the people came with palm branches and marched around the great altar. A priest took a golden pitcher filled with water from the pool of Siloam, carried it to the temple, and poured it on the altar as an offering to God. These symbolic ceremonies were acted, thanksgiving for God's mercies in giving water in past days. These were also as an act of prayer for rain in the coming year. It is also significant that the words of Isaiah are associated with these ceremonies. With joy you shall draw water out of the wells of salvation. Perhaps at the very moment that the priest was pouring water on the altar, Jesus' voice rang out, "If anyone thirsts, let him come and drink from me." One day, a priest went to the doctor and he had a long conversation with the physician. At the end, the doctor gave him a prescription, and with great happiness he returned. He searched for the medicine in many of the medical stores, but he could not find it out. Later, somebody told him that it is not an external medicine but a spiritual medicine, because it is written, go and read St. John's Gospel, chapter 7, verse 37 to 38. He returned home and read the Bible passage, "Let anyone who is thirsty come to me, and let the one who believes in me drink." St. John uses the biblical imagery of water, which signifies both the Word of God and the Spirit of God. In today's Gospel, Jesus claims that He is the life-giving water and that He is the source of living water that can quench the spiritual thirst of the humans and give them divine life. Thereby it is indicated that He is the source of life-giving Word and Spirit of God. The second message which the Gospel gives us that Jesus is the light of the world. Jesus says that whoever follows me will never walk in darkness but will have the light of life. We know that the sun gives light to the living creatures in the world, and if one day the sun does not rises, what will be the situation? But we the Christians are very lucky enough to have the light always with us, because the God of light always live with us. Yes, dear friends, we are in the Lenten season, and this season is a time to repentance and conversion. It is a call or time to purify ourselves and to become a new man. St. Luke says that the birth of Jesus was to give light to those who sit in darkness and in the shadow of death, to guide our feet into the way of peace. By the birth of Jesus, this world became lightened. The first letter of St. John says that whoever says, "I am in the light," while hating a brother or sister, he is still in darkness. St. Paul asks us to put on the armor of light and to line honorably as in the day. Yes, dear friends, Jesus is the true light of the world, who was without a stain of sin. So in this Lenten season, let us purify ourselves by drinking the life-giving water from Jesus, and let us walk in the true light of Jesus. It is a time to embrace the light through the Word of God and the Holy Liturgy.